Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lady Tiger Varsity Volleyball here on the TTSN Sports Network. I'm Matt Johnson. Along with me tonight, stand-in and fill-in, our go-to guy now, Eric Christek, sitting in the chair with me tonight. Want to send condolences. Coach Rawlings, his wife Liz, lost a family member this week, and Coach Rawlings is gone, going to be out of town. So Eric, gracious enough to come sit in tonight with me. Eric, excited about Lady Tiger Volleyball here on TTSN.
Yeah, Matt, it's always a pleasure to be here alongside you and alongside Mike at times. And I do want to send out condolences to Mike Rawlings, but I'm not here in the greatest of circumstances.
Oh,
but yeah,
absolutely.
I am. I'm excited to be here and ready to watch the Lady Tigers go after the West Plains Zizzers.
Absolutely. You look at it coming into the season right now, the Lady Tigers have a record of 4-7-1. And really gonna have a chance to get good tonight. West Plains really struggled on the season. I believe right now a record of 1-8. West Plains not quite as good as we've seen. As you see there in the background, you see the starting lineups being announced. But this is a team that the Lady Tigers should be able to come in and take advantage of. But it's Ozark Conference, Eric. You never know. Any given night, you never know. And one of the things that's interesting to me, looking at the records, is we don't share a common opponent. So you can't really gauge yourself and say, well, we played this team that well and they played them. Not having that common opponent to look at makes it a little harder coming into this one.
Yeah, that is true, Matt. And you did mention it is the Ozark Conference, and the Ozark Conference can really produce some good sports teams, and that's just all around, all over the place with sports. But yeah, West Plains down a little bit. It looks to be a confidence builder for the Tigers.
Absolutely. As you see the starting lineup announced, Eric, I know we were both honored here as it was Teacher Appreciation Night. The varsity team, each member of the varsity team selecting a teacher that had impacted their life or their education in some way. Both of us lucky enough, and it's just a special thing here tonight as we got going. I think that's just such a cool thing when they recognize you, and just a little pat on the back for all the work you put in. And then we had the time capsule opened here. It's been quite an eventful evening already here as we're just getting going, and it's been a packed night.
Yeah, we haven't even had first serve yet. And yeah, some big things happening here. Dr. Henry right down in the middle of the court.
Yeah, Dr. Henry opening the time capsule, distinguished guests, school board members. It's been quite the evening, and it only speeds up from here and we'll get this as we go along at the TTSN update. We've got a whole list of things going on tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been a busy week.
Buckle up, it's getting ready to get faster. All right. Looks like I did not see the referee signal who had side out. Okay, the Lady Tigers do have the side out to begin the game. And is that Sydney going to be back to serve for the Tigers? I believe that's number 28, Cassidy Cunningham. Ball across, dug out by the Lady Tigers at the net. Nice little tip over there for Jordan Harpel. West Plains keeping it alive.
Just pretty good little volley here to start the match.
Absolutely. Set to the far side, comes across. Sydney's going to tap. Alden to the near side. Oh! They're going to say West Plains in the net, so that point's going to go over to the Lady Tigers.
It's always a positive to get the first point.
Oh, absolutely. So Sydney will stay back at serve. Lady Tigers leading right now 1-0. Early going of game number 1. Nice serve, dug out on the other side by West Plains. Set to the top, hard down, but what a nice dig right there. I believe that's Mary Henry diving to the floor right there. Keeping the serve alive. Woo! Alden Pills putting a little heat on it.
You'd be right on that save there, Mr. Matt. Mary Henry with a nice side dive right there to dig that ball out and keep it alive for the Tigers to get the point.
Now, Eric, I don't know. Well, you're a younger guy than me now, Eric. I used to be you. I dive like that to the floor to try and get a volleyball. You're just going to have to come, like, peel me off the floor afterwards. I might get down there. It's the getting up's going to be the problem.
Well, Matt, I'm starting to realize what you're talking about.
All right, free ball over onto the side. The Lady Tigers going to set to the near side. A little tip over. West Plains now sets. Mid-net, they try the tip, and the Lady Tigers not going to be able to dig that one out. So that'll put West Plains on the board, and West Plains will get the side out. It looks like having serve for West Plains, that's going to be number 17, Mackenzie Brunson.
And Tigers get it right back.
Right back. Gotta love that.
Well, Matt, I don't know if you heard it or not, but the Tiger student section there was getting a little bit loud on that last ball.
Oh, and you love to see that. I know there's a bunch of activities going on tonight. We have Lady Tiger softball going on outside. It's just a million things, as you talked about how busy this week is. Woo! Nice hit right there in the middle, and that's going to be number 30. And we noticed that in warm-ups right there. That's going to be Cassidy Cunningham. We saw her in warm-ups get an arm rocked back and let some lasers loose.
Yep, she's going to be hard to keep that ball in the air on.
Definitely going to have to be up there blocking, figuring something out, because that young lady has got an arm. Serve comes hard across, going to be dug out by Hannah Hedrick. Pushed across by Alden Pills, and West Plains now in the set. That one's going to be off the hands of the Lady Tigers into the floor, and Eric, just like that, we are all knotted up at threes.
And that's the way volleyball goes. You get on a roll, and then sometimes the other team gets on a roll.
Oh, and volleyball is such a game of momentum. Nice block right there by the West Plains Lady Zizzers, but the Tigers get it back, and that one's going to be just long. Out of bounds off the hands of the Lady Tigers, so that's going to give West Plains the lead as they're going to keep the side. It's going to be Cunningham back once more. It's served for the Lady Zizzers. Up and across, dug out by Hedrick. Die sets into the net off the hands of the Lady Tigers, so West Plains now out to a 2-point lead.
That's a little bit of a miss hit there.
Cunningham, another laser beam of a serve. Harpel gives it to Die across. West Plains a little middle set. Nice dig right there by Hannah Hedrick. Tip across by Jordan Harpel. Take it, Lady Tigers.
And Matt, as the Tigers get the side out, hopefully that kills just a little bit of momentum on the Zizzers side.
Oh, absolutely. Jordan Harpel is going to be the Lady Tiger back to serve. It's going to be just a little bit long, so right back over to the Lady Zizzers it goes. Well, we got a quick break here. Want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight to the TTSN Sports Network. Those watching Channel 12 and the millions and millions watching via the World Wide Web tonight. Alden Pills, nice strong hit, but dug out by West Plains on the other side, and it's across, and it's, they're going to say that was in. Wow. Granted, now I know I'm biased, Eric, and they're a lot closer to me, but that ball looked out of bounds from over here.
Matt, it's hard to not be biased
when
you're wearing orange and black.
Well, and for the TTSN Sports purposes, bias is okay.
Yeah.
Nice job right there. The Lady Tigers just touch it over. West Plains not able to get that one back up, so that's going to give the point over to Lady Tigers, and I believe it's going to be Alden Pills going back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Alden going to be long, so it'll go back over to Lady Zizzers. The Lady Tigers just a little strong on that serve right now.
Yeah, Matt, I don't know if it's that TPT or just in the weight room a lot.
It might be. And then back and forth we go. All right, we're going to have a sub here for the Lady Tigers coming into the game. That's going to be number 25 for the Lady Tigers. And if I can use my old eyes here, oh, that's Mary Henry. Mary's checking back into the game. No, strong hit right there by Cassidy Cunningham. Dug out, and that one's going to be long. Point over to the Lady Tigers. They trimmed the lead to 1.
And Matt, it's been a back-and-forth game, and just like you said, Mary's already back in the game. It's been that many rotations.
Mary, nice little serve over. Miss hit by West Plains, but they dig it out. And Lady Tigers look to set. Center set. Oh.
Oh, good
block
right there.
Nice job. I can't tell if that was Nessa Horn or Cassidy Cunningham or both. I'm not sure which one's got their hands up on it.
Time out here, Matt. We got maybe a net violation against the Tigers.
Well, I think that's not correct. No, I'm sorry. That's Shannon Morrison over on that far side. That is not Vanessa Horn. That is Shannon Morrison on the far side. Shannon right there with the tip across, right at the net. And what a tip down. Shannon Morrison goes up.
That's a smart play just to put it down.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and Shannon, like a few of our girls, Jordan Harpel, Shannon Morse, a couple of those girls, they're pretty darn tall on that front line. Lady Tigers go just long with that one. So West Plains back to a 2-point edge. Going to be serving this time for West Plains. Going to be number 15. And I do not, yes I do. Savannah Smart has the serve for West Plains. I was going to say, I do not have her on my scorebook, but yes I do. Set to the far side, and it's going to be long. Point goes to the Lady Tigers.
Boy, that ball got out of here in a hurry.
Yes. All right, Cassidy Cunningham back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Sydney, nice, just over the net right there. Laser beam was moving. Little tip, kept alive. Now back to the middle. Lady Tigers just going to push it over to West Plains. West Plains now sets to the middle. Nice block inside. Lady Tigers try and go right down that line right there, but West Plains digs it out, and into the net it goes, and just like that, we're all knotted up at 10.
We got a timeout here by West Plains.
Timeout at West Plains, as it looks like head coach Haley Beasley wants to slow this down. We talked about the run and momentum, Eric, as you get going, and right there we see it. The Lady Tigers get on a run, come back, tie that up. Coach Beasley wants to stop that right now.
Yeah, Matt, that's a good timeout there by the Lady Zizzers coach.
As you see,
just to slow the game down and regroup her players.
As you see there on your screen, head coach Megan Callis in there with the girls huddled up talking. Megan Callis assisted Danielle Stevenson and Brittany Matlock in there as well, talking it over and what we're going to be doing, what the goal is here, what we see in the early going. But I like what I'm seeing right now to the Lady Tigers. They got that early lead. West Plains got a little momentum run. Lady Tigers right back on top of it.
Tigers showing a lot of fight here, and I think Coach Callis can keep some of that momentum going through that timeout. Let's see how much Tigers can keep.
All right, serve across, dug right at the net, and what a block by Jordan Harpel. Right in the middle, she gets up and slams that right back in their throat.
I don't know about you, but from my angle, it looked like her head was at the net.
Oh, she was up there.
Coach Matlock maybe ought to look at her for a basketball player.
Absolutely. All right, set up to the top. Ball tipped. It's going to be off the hands of the Lady Tigers, and that's going to be a nice hit right there for number 17 of West Plains. That's going to be Mackenzie Brunson again. And Brunson's going to be back to serve now for the Lady Zizzers. Kuhneman set at the net, and Jordan Harpel.
Right back at
Holy cow, she has got a cannon. All right, got a sub coming into the game. Looks like number 2 coming into the game for Waynesville. That's going to be Olivia Kirshner. Maddie Dye back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Hits across. West Plains sets. Ooh, Brunson, nice job on that back line to get that one across. Harpel, a little push that time, but West Plains digs it. Kuhneman's now going to set. Oh, nice. I like what the Lady Tigers were going to do right there. Everybody, if you looked there, West Plains all keyed on Jordan Harpel.
And they went
a little back set to Alden Pills. Alden not able to get all the way up on that one, but boy, everybody was headed right for Jordan.
And you know, Matt, that's a good idea. You show them that you will go somewhere else.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
they won't key so much there on Jordan Harpel.
Well, and I love the call by Coach Callis right there. The little back set catches West Plains sleeping. Oh, diving effort right there by Miss Harpel. Not able to dig that one out. Eric, we're tied up at 13.
Back and forth match.
Serve dug out, Hannah Hedrick. And that one's going to be just a little long.
But you know, Matt, back and forth matches are a little bit more fun to watch.
Oh, I agree. Now, as long as the team in orange comes out on top at the end, they're probably not as fun for Coach Callis's blood pressure. You coach, I coach. Those real nip-tuck ones, they're sure fun to watch, but not as much fun to coach as we're going to get a timeout here.
Right.
I believe the Lady Tigers are going to call this one as West Plains picks up a 2-point lead, 15-13.
Hey, Coach Callis called that timeout. Looks like she wants to talk to her girls about maybe getting over the net a little bit. Well, Matt, this week's been Spirit Week.
It has been.
Here at the Waynesville
Now today, Eric, here at the high school was Dynamic Duo Day, and I'm not trying to call anybody out, but there were several people in my department, in my hall, that I had a great idea for dynamic duos, and nobody took me up on my great idea, Eric. And I'm not upset about it. I'm gonna save it. We'll have another day. But I had the greatest dynamic duo ever, and nobody was ready to pair up with me today.
Well, so Matt, you're telling me that I shouldn't ask you what's your greatest.
Well, no, I can't tell you because we're gonna have this day again, and I will win on this day. Next year, when you and I team up with my greatest idea. All right, side out there goes to Waynesville.
I'd be happy to team up with you, man. If you look right there, you can see a couple of our assistant principals.
Oh,
and
you do.
Mr. Snicker and Miss Rodriguez, man, they went all out on dynamic duo.
Absolutely. Mr. Snicker, Miss Rod, they're all out in everything they do.
Yeah. They got K squared on their back because it's Kevin and Kim. And on the front, it says dynamic duo. They went all out today.
All right, side out, and the point goes to West Plains. So West Plains keeping the 2-point edge for now. Free ball over, set at the mid. Nice job, Hannah Hedrick right there. Hannah Hedrick gets over, digs that one out, keeps it alive, and now West Plains just trying to get over, but right at the net with the block. I believe Sydney Kuhneman got her hand on that one, as it looks like Mary Henry checking back in for the Lady Tigers. And Miss Henry's going to go back to serve. Lady Tigers trail 17-15.
Tigers are pretty on time with their blocks tonight, Matt. They're getting up right at the right time. Timing those jumps to where, boy, they're at the height of their jump as that ball comes across.
So we're going to have a penalty right there on West Plains, so that's going to give the penalty point to Waynesville. Waynesville just down by 1. Mary Henry back to serve. Mary over. Looks like a little miscommunication right there, but the Lady Tigers are going to get a set. Looks like, I believe that was Maddie Dye down here on the near side on the hit. Hannah Hedrick digging it out on the back. Now we're setting. Wow, nice job right there. And what we saw a minute ago, just that little back set flip. Shannon Morrison bringing that tall right arm over. And just like that, we're all knotted up.
That was a perfect spot. That was right on that back corner.
All right, Mary gets it across. West Plains now looks set of their own. Dugout. Hannah Hedrick once more. Boy, Hannah is all over the place on that back line tonight. Hannah honoring me tonight, but Hannah, one of these fine young ladies, multi-sport athlete, going to sectionals and just fantastic jumper in the Waynesville program. So I know that young lady can move and can jump, but it is impressive as all get out here on this volleyball floor. It's the Lady Tigers now.
A nifty little move right there by, I believe that was Alden Pills.
I think you're right. I think that's exactly who it was. All right, Hannah Hedrick back to serve. Tied up. All right, it's been fun and exciting being close. Now let's just pull away and win.
Yep, I agree. I'm okay with that.
All right, nice job right here. Set to the middle. Jordan Harpel with just the little tip. Almost catches West Plains sleeping right there. And there's not a little tip in that.
No, she hit that one hard.
So the Lady Tigers take their first lead in a little bit as they go up 19-18 here. Hannah Hedrick still back for the serve. Oh, nice job right there. Kind of the little in-between play. And that's a tough play right there, because do you come under, do you come overhanded, and you get caught in between and you just tip that ball straight to the floor. So point to the Lady Tigers. Set right there. Nice dig on this side by Alden Pills. Jordan Harpel just a touch long. Out of bounds, and so point and side out to the West Plains Lady Zizzers. All right, back at serve for West Plains going to be number 15. That is Savannah Smart. Gets the serve across, set up, and whoa! Talk about a hammer. Maddie Dye on this near side just laid into one. And the serve right back over to the Lady Tigers. I believe that's Sydney Kuhneman going back to serve for the Lady Tigers.
Boy, Matt, that ball was hit hard. Get the ball back for Waynesville right there.
All right, Sydney, nice serve. Dug out on the back by the libero for West Plains. Hannah's going to set. Maddie Dye just free ball over. Woo! Nifty little footwork and hands for the Lady Tigers. Oh, can't keep it going.
Tigers played like cats right there.
Yeah.
Pretty quick.
Well, you saw West Plains try and sneak a few of those just barely over the net, and the Lady Tigers able to crowd the first one, as that serve's going to be long right there by Miss Smart. So sub coming in, I believe that's Olivia. Yes, Olivia Kirshner checking back into the game for the Waynesville Lady Tigers. That one's going to be out of bounds, and back and forth we go. 1 point game, Eric, 22-21.
Tigers get this point and then finish the set out. That's what we're looking for.
All right, there's the first part. Now, we just 2 quick ones and we're good?
Yep, two quick ones. That's all we need.
Looks like Shannon Morrison checking back into the game for the Lady Tigers.
Jordan Harpel serving.
And there's one. Boy, I didn't know we had the prognostication here. You say it and it happens.
I don't know that I'd go that far, Matt.
Well, you're like E.F. Hutton. You talk and people listen. Oh, West Plains just barely gets that one back in, but they do. Set to the middle. Oh, block right up front. Nice job right there. Got to tip your hat right there to West Plains, number 19, Carla Galloway.
Well, Matt, you know us baseball players are real superstitious.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't really want to jinx it there.
It's only silly if it doesn't work.
Well, yeah, that'd be right.
Nice little tip right there. West Plains gets it across. It's out, and that'll be the ball game. Lady Tigers take the first game here, 25-22. So we're going to wrap it and switch sides. But, Eric, we're in between games, and this might be the first time as I smile at the incomparable Tim Wallace. Do you know what it's time for, Eric? Do you?
Matt, I believe it's time for a TTSN Tiger Sports Network update.
That's right. It is a TTSN Sports update, Eric. I don't ever get to do this part. Right there, Eric, it says that they need to go like our page. But, Eric, and I've never got to do this part either. Do you know who likes the TTSN Facebook page?
I have no idea.
Well, no, you have to guess someone. That's the way this goes. Now, you're going to be wrong, but you get to play.
Okay. Well, then you know what? I'm going to go big. If I'm going to be wrong, I'm going to go big, and I'm going to say, Mr. President, Donald Trump.
Well, of course Donald Trump likes the page, but that's not who we're going with tonight. Tonight, we're going with head volleyball coach Megan Callis. See, it seems like an unfair game, but I'm on the other side of this game every time, so this is a lot of fun right now. Eric, for our TTSN update tonight, it's not so much a sports update as it's a community update. We talked about tomorrow. A whole lot going on right here in Tigertown. Uh-oh. Did I hit something? Okay, good. It's Italy. Not tomorrow. Don't go to Italy tomorrow. The parade is here. Eric, as we look at our schedule of things going on, tomorrow, 2:30, right downtown, going all the way to the middle school, we've got the community parade, everything going on there, all the floats. I've been seeing the different clubs here at the high school getting ready and decorating floats and pomp and circumstance and all of the great stuff. And then right out here in front of the gym tomorrow, 4:30, we've got Community Pride Night. Now, the last couple of years, it's been over in front of the stadium. This year, we've got so many different groups, local vendors and businesses and different groups that we needed more space, Eric. So we're going to be set up all the way across the front of the gymnasium here. Then at 6:30, you're going to want to be at the stadium. All right, you're probably going to want to be there a few minutes early because at 6:30, we're going to crown our homecoming king and queen, right? And then after you've taken those pictures, you've celebrated that homecoming king or queen, you're going to be in your seat because kickoff at 7 o'clock as the Waynesville Tigers are hosting the Central Bulldogs tomorrow night for homecoming. Now, we want to see you down here. We want to see you at the parade. Me and Eric want to bump into you out here at community night. We want to see tears in your eyes at coronation. But if you can't make it down here tomorrow night, we will be right back on the air live tomorrow night, 7 o'clock for kickoff, Waynesville football action. And we got it all in. Eric, I didn't know if we were going to do that.
You did a pretty good job there.
Well, I'm used to being in your role where I'm wrong no matter who I say it is. I'm going to tell you, Coach Rawlings has got the sweet gig over here in the cushy chair.
Hey, and Matt, I don't know about you, but I just got a text. Let's give Coach Rawlings a shout out. He's watching the TTSN.
From Northern Missouri. Now, Coach Rawlings, we can't put a pin in the TTSN sports map. Missouri has already been marked. But if there's anybody out there in Tigerland watching from somewhere else in the country, I believe we've got 20 of our 50 states marked back here in the TTSN sports map. But if you're watching from somewhere, give us a shout out. Let us know where you're watching Lady Tiger Volleyball tonight. We can update you and put you on the TTSN sports map back here.
Matt, you said earlier there's millions and millions watching.
Oh yeah, well you should look at our international map this year.
That's what I was gonna say. I looked at that map, and I've seen some pins across the pond.
Oh yeah, I think we had 3 or 4 different foreign countries checking in, which is we get to do this, Eric. You and me get to sit up here in the nice chairs, best seat in the gym. Just get to sit up here and talk a little volleyball about these young ladies working so hard. But we have some of our students, the parents serving overseas. What an amazing program here at Waynesville. The students do all the camera work. They do all the production, the mixing, under the direction of the incomparable Tim Wallace, of course. And we can broadcast this to people overseas that are serving our country, and they can sit here and watch their daughter play volleyball. What an amazing time.
Matt, it is really special. And you're right, it's all done, all kids, and Mr. Wallace right there, and there's nobody better.
No, absolutely. I mean, how can you? He's illustrious, he's incomparable, he's illuminal. And in talking with him before, we've got some treats and some things that we'll be implementing as we go along this year. Some new gadgets, some bells, some whistles. He's got all sorts of stuff going on. And I did notice back here behind us that there might be some swag in the TTSN Sports Closet back here that we may be handing out a little later on this season.
Big things coming up.
Well, and Eric, what a hit right there by Jordan Harpel. Lays the hammer down.
I think they're going to say
she's going to say she's in the net.
Just grazed it. I was really hoping that was the ball because, man, she hit that hard.
Well, and Eric, you're probably too young for this, but West Plains, our visiting team tonight, what a dig right there by Hannah Hedrick to keep that ball alive. Hannah laid full out. That looked like Jimmy Edmonds diving for a ball. Holy cow, what a play by Hannah Hedrick. But years and years ago, I think it might have been the first giveaway we did here on TTSN. It was West Plains Lady Basketball, but it was the Tom Bar Essay Contest. And we had the Tom Bar Essay Contest that went for a while. All right, we're quickly back into it here. Ball across, dugout by the Lady Tigers, set. And just a little free ball over to West Plains. They center set right here. Lady Tigers dig it out once more, tipped back. All right, now we're going to set Jordan Harpel. Somehow West Plains digs that out of the net right there.
I think that she hit it so hard, it stuck to her hands. Good ball right there by Alden Pills. She just caught West Plains napping and waiting on a set.
Absolutely, and what a volley that was. Back and forth and back and forth. Crowd definitely comes alive right there. As I get a note from the incomparable one, the TTSN Sports intern. I think I had mistitled that right there, but the TTSN Sports interns. All right, wow. Out of bounds. Lady Tigers are going to keep it. Jordan Harpel, number 37, back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Cross, West Plains. Far hit right there. Looks like Lady Tigers. Alden Pill's just going to be a touch long right there, and West Plains going to have a 2-point edge. Eric, do you have a number? I do not have a number for that young lady.
I was just looking for that. I believe
that's going to be down. Oh, it was number 30. That's going to be Cassidy Cunningham, and boy, what a time for the Lady Tigers to get a side out.
Yeah.
As we saw the power in that young lady's arm, as it looks like she is subbing out right now for the Lady Zizzers.
The very first time she served, Matt, she took, I believe, 6 serves in a row.
Oh, what a save right there by the Lady Zizzers. As Jordan Harpel put that one down, Lady Tigers At the net, that's going to be a double hit, triple hit, quadruple hit. That's going to be a point for the Lady Tigers.
And just like that, it's 6-6.
6-6. As you said, keep it exciting until the end, and then we pull away and win. I really like that format. As it looks like we're getting a little order check right here by the referee. We do. Everybody's good to go. So Alden Pills back to serve once more for the Lady Tigers. Laser beam right there. Just caught the top of the net right there. Goes out of bounds. So it's going to go over to the Lady Zizzers. Ball across. Maddie Dye on that back line. Set. Tipped up across. Oh! Hannah Hedrick diving for that one. Gets her hands on it, not able to dig it all the way out.
Just a bit out of her reach.
Looks like maybe a little miscommunication on that one with the Lady Tigers, but the point's going to go over to West Plains. West Plains right now with a 3-point lead. Right at the net and back into the net. I wondered, that ball looked like it just wasn't quite at the net. The two Lady Zizzers go up right at the net, reach back, and I'm just not able to bring that one through. So point inside out over to the Lady Tigers, and I believe that's Mary Henry back, going to serve again for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, Matt, that's a hard ball to get where you want to hit it, and Lady Zizzers there just pulled it down just a little bit too much.
Ball kept alive right there. A little push across by the Lady Tigers. Now the Lady Zizzers going to sit, but block it in the net. There we go. Nice effort on the play right there. That's going to be 21 for West Plains. Maya Mayfield, nice job to try and get over there and get it, but just not able to dig that one out. So Mary Henry back to serve once more for the Lady Tigers.
I believe Shannon Morrison was the one with the block there, Matt.
Oh, Lady Tigers giving it all out. That was Mary Henry diving, giving that everything she had. Yeah, she's stretching that arm. If it was me, I'm afraid my arm might have just snapped off of my body.
Well, Matt, I don't think you're quick enough to get there anymore.
No, and that's the truth. I'd try. It wouldn't be for lack of effort. All right, Maddie Dye hits that one across. Now West Plains going to set right at the net. Dug out by Waynesville. Push to the other side, a little push across Henry.
Good save right there by the Lady Tigers.
Absolutely. There's a lot of action right here on either side of the net. That's a nice setup right there by the Lady Zizzers. Credit number 21, Mayfield, gets that set up for Galloway, and Galloway hammers that one home. And it's going to give the Lady Zizzers a 3-point edge here in game number 2. Lady Tigers taking game number 1.
And Matt, that set right there is very indicative of this match so far. It's back and forth,
a
whole lot of volleys. Pretty evenly matched teams here.
Hannah Hedrick digs it out on the back. Tipped over. Shannon Morrison pushes it across. Now West Plains. Going to be out and long, so point back to Waynesville. Trims the West Plains lead to 2, and it looks like is the Jordan Harpel checking back into the game for the Lady Tigers.
And I say evenly matched, but of course, I mean, the edge goes to the Waynesville Lady Tigers.
Well, always. I don't think that's up for debate. Tip in the middle, Jordan Harpel. Wow, nice job of West Plains to keep that alive, and they're going to call a lift right there.
I just got up a little bit too high on her. She couldn't quite get the arms extended.
All right, so gives the 3-point edge back to West Plains. Set Maddie Dye with the hit over the top right there, and we're going to have West Plains Lady Zizzer in the net, I believe. Is that Sydney back for Waynesville, I believe. Kuhneman back to serve. Now, Coach Christic, I believe tomorrow right here on this very floor, you're going to be doing a little action of your own, right? Playing in the staff versus students basketball game tomorrow?
Yeah, Matt, I think I am.
And boy, and if you folks at home now, obviously tomorrow's a work day for most people, but if you don't have anything better to do tomorrow, you might want to try and make your way down here. Watch Coach Christic schooling the high schoolers on a little basketball.
Oh, Coach.
I seem to remember back in the day, you had a couple of fantastic 7th grade basketball coaches that probably taught you just all sorts of fantastic things that we'll see here tomorrow.
Yeah, but if those coaches will remember right, Coach Johnson had me on the bench.
No, I don't remember it that way. All right, here we go, right in the middle. Jordan Harpel puts the hammer down. And just like that, the lead is only 1 for the West Plains Lady Zizzers, as they've got to go find that volleyball to get it back to this side to serve. They might have had to dig that out of the floor. I hope Jordan didn't break the floor over there with that.
Yeah, I might have to watch that hole tomorrow.
Yeah, you don't want to dribble into that dead spot right there. All right, Kuhneman's going to set. Jordan Harpel again.
Right on the back line.
Boy, that's one of those, and if you saw the back line of West Plains, they thought it was going to be out, kind of step back, give it a little space. The only thing that did was clear the area so we could see it clearly hit inbounds. And just like that, we're all knotted up at 13, Eric. Oh, little back set, sneaky.
Boy, that was pretty.
Well, and you saw it again. We've seen Jordan Harpel lay some lasers down. Jordan goes up for the center right there. Everybody moves to the block. Alden Pills all alone over here, just puts it down the line. Easy point for the Lady Tigers.
It is real nice.
Oh!
A hitter that can hit that hard and open the floor up.
Absolutely. I mean, West Plains has to respect her in the middle, but it just opens up too much as West Plains gets the side out there. And Eric, don't look now, we're all tied again. All right, ball across, dug out by West Plains, set on the near side, it's up. Tip, oh, nice little free tip.
Just a bit outside.
All right, West Plains sides out, goes up by 1. Dug out on the back line by Hannah Hedrick. Across, and wow! A little laser beam right there. That's going to be Olivia on that far side, putting the hammer down. As looks like Shannon Morrison checking back into the game, moving to that front line for the Lady Tigers.
Olivia just hit that through.
Absolutely. Oh! Off the top of the net. And Hannah Hedrick checking back in for the Lady Tigers. Alden Pills, dig, set. Nice hit right there, but dug out by West Plains. That's going to be long. Oh, wow. I thought that was long, Coach Christic. Maybe I was wrong, but that looked on the other side of that fancy red line to me.
I think I'd have to agree with you there.
All right. Back and forth we go. West Plains goes up by 1 now, 16-17. Hannah Hedrick digs it out in the back. Tip, Harpel. That time West Plains able to get it out. Tries a little quick hit on the Lady Tigers. They sniff it out and get it across.
Oh.
All right.
I'm out here by Coach Callis and Waynesville Lady Tigers. And, Matt, you talked about the parade.
Yeah, I think right now the scoreboard, Eric, shows 17-17. I think it's 16-18. They're fixing it now, yes.
There we go, yep.
West Plains with the 2-point lead.
Parade tomorrow goes from downtown Waynesville to the Waynesville Middle School. And, folks, you are going to want to get a seat and get it early because it fills up fast.
Absolutely, and I want to apologize to all the viewers that I may shove trying to catch Candy in the parade now. Candy is really big and important in my life. So if I accidentally knock you down, and I'm going to apologize in advance, but I'll be down there with Miss Fury. Miss Fury sitting across the court tonight. Miss Fury and I are going to be announcing the parade tomorrow. So I may not be able to be out there chasing Candy. I hope they throw Candy to me. I don't know. Well, I guess at least Sophie and Paige, the little ones, will go with me to parade. I'll just have to collect my fatherly taxes on Candy.
Yes, yes.
They bring it and I check it, make sure it's all safe, and collect my taxes.
Parades, Halloween, Christmas. You get that Christmas, Easter.
Well, and I think parade rules are like standard Halloween rules, where I tax 100% of the Tootsie Rolls and 10% of all other candies. I think that's the standard formula.
That's a fair rate.
Yeah, I think so. All right, point right there for the Lady Zizzers, and Eric, just like that, Lady Zizzers jump up 3. Lady Tigers are going to need to kill this real quick. Hit across, that's going to be long. Wow, what a save right there by the libero for West Plains. Getting way back. Yeah. Oh. They're going to say that was just out of bounds on the other side?
I think that's what they said, but...
Well, and there was a lot of traffic between me and there, but I thought just that little tip over, I thought it was good for the Lady Tigers.
What a save.
Nice job right there, Cassidy Cunningham. That's going to be out. As we're going to have a timeout, and they're going to say that was not out on Waynesville. Coach Christick, I'm worried that these officials and judges may be watching a different game than I'm watching right now.
Well, they are wearing red and black.
Yeah,
but
that makes them bad. So right there, you see Waynesville's going to get that timeout as West Plains had opened up a 5-point lead here. Now, Waynesville taking that first game. We could go to a third game to decide the match, but I know Coach Callis is in there right now talking about it, what we need to do, where we need to tighten it up, because we don't want to go to a third match. Third match, you never know what's going to happen. We want to just finish this in 2, get out of here, go home, get a lot of good sleep tonight, because, boy, tomorrow is going to be action-packed.
Tomorrow's a big day. And, Matt, you were talking about having to announce the game and not being able to just receive any candy, but I do have it on pretty good authority that there'll be some baseball players in there, and the baseball float can look for the announcers.
Oh, so you've got an inside track here.
I got an inside track. There's some people that can maybe throw some candy just a little ways.
It's a nice job right there. Who else but Jordan? No, I'm sorry, that is not Jordan Harpel. That's Shannon Morrison getting up in the middle right there.
It was a nifty little play. She's facing the other way.
Absolutely.
Just right down in the middle of the Zizzers.
Boy, just a little backwards flip and right down, gets to the point. Side out goes to Waynesville, and that's going to be another point to Waynesville. And this is what we want right here. Lady Tigers get on a run. Let's just let Mary serve it all the way out, and we'll take this. Miss Henry take us to 25. We'll call it good.
I completely agree, Matt. I can't help but feel maybe a little bit momentum shifting towards the Tigers.
Oh, what an effort right there. Maddie Dye goes over there, I'm going to say behind the bench, first row, trying to get that one back in. Maddie gets a hand on it. I'm real glad Maddie didn't land on her head over there. I was worried. Maddie was going full tilt into the side over there.
And Coach Matlock was over there ducking for her life.
Well, and I thought Coach Matlock would be there like those guys that lift the figure skaters to save her. It looked like Coach Matlock was getting out of the way. There we go.
And you know Coach Matlock is not playing in the basketball game this year.
Well, but she's the coordinator. Isn't she kind of the coach of the team?
That is true.
I'm sure you guys, I'm sure if there's any of the students that are playing you tomorrow listening, I'm sure she's got some plays worked up. I'm sure y'all have been slaving in practice, getting everything set.
Oh, what a kill.
And there's a hammer down the middle. Just like that, Eric, we've got a 2-point game here, 22-20 in favor of the Lady Zizzers. But Lady Tigers starting to pick up some momentum and some steam. Hannah Hedrick back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Hedrick digs it on the back line. We're going to set. Maddie Dye. Going to be tipped back, so that point's going to go to the West Plains Lady Zizzers, and it's 23-20 here in game number 2. Jordan Harpel.
Right back to the Tigers.
All right, 23-21 in favor of the Lady Zizzers.
And how about 4 straight here, Matt?
I would take it. Cindy Kuhneman back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Sydney laser beam across. Oh, what a save right there by the West Plains Lady Zizzers, but it's out.
I don't know how she did that. That looked like it hurt.
Jordan Harpel cranking a ball at me is not something that I would ever consider a good thing right now. Nice serve across right there by Kuhneman. West Plains digs it out at the net. Lady Tigers going to get a set right here. Harpel going to be blocked back. And that's going to put the Lady Zizzers on game point here, 24-22. Lady Tigers back against the wall. Got to stiffen up right here, Eric. All right, set comes across. Saved. Hedrick now sets Pills. Pills a little push pass across. West Plains blocked in the middle.
And who else?
Jordan Harpel in the middle with the block. So 24-23 right here. Lady Tigers, chance to knock this up now, Eric. Got to win by 2. And it's out. Knotted up 24-24.
And this has been the game so far.
Back and forth and back and forth.
Block
Tipped.
right there,
oh, nice job right there. In the front. They call a Lady Tiger under the net?
I wasn't sure what that was.
I did not see the signal over here. I heard the whistle. Oh, and just like that, the Lady Zizzers are going to take game number 2. So, Eric, that's going to send us to the all-deciding game number 3 here. Credit the Lady Tigers. They clawed back into that one, down by as many as 4 right there towards the end. Lady Tigers clawed their way back in, but Eric, we're going to switch sides. We're going to do all this again. We're going to play game 3 for all the marbles. Like the fire and the intensities we saw right there at the end of that second game, Eric. Clawing back into the game, getting it back under control. Lady Tigers come up just a little short in that second game. But I like the way the Lady Tigers didn't give in, kept fighting all the way to the end of that game.
Yeah, Matt, and the student section tried to help them just as much as they could. They were getting loud, and they were getting into it. And, boy, the Lady Tigers just fed off that.
Absolutely. We're going to – I think, do we flip? It's been a while, Eric. Since we've done the volleyball game here, do we flip for first serve again?
Well, Matt,
in the third game,
I'm not sure. I'm normally up there at softball games, doing the announcing up there. So I haven't gotten to watch a whole lot of volleyball this year. I'm not exactly sure how this works.
Well, and I'm not sure if we flip again here or if the Lady Tigers will get first serve as they had first serve in the first game. But as you said, we're getting back underway here. This is the first. I believe we've got two Lady Tiger volleyball broadcasts we'll be bringing you this season. We've got all the home football game, and before you know it, Eric, it's going to be basketball season before you know it, and we're going to be right back on the air with the boys and girls basketball team. Just an exciting.
Tuesday's the 1st of October.
And that just absolutely seems crazy to me that we can already be to October. It seems like yesterday was the first day of school. How can we be moving into October already?
You're right. I agree. It has been a fast-moving school year this year.
All right, so as we're just under a minute to go here in our break, and then we're going to come out and we're going to do all this again. And, Eric, this one's for all the marbles. Winner take all, game 3. I'd like to see Waynesville come out, get on a run early, and put this one away. Just coast into the house.
First point is crucial.
Well,
get that first point, then get that second point, and then just keep it rolling from there.
Well, and Eric, before we get out of here, we want to send a big shout out to our Channel 12 Tiger TV crew working tonight. So we said earlier, these students, the TTSN Sports interns, do all the work. You and I just sit here, the incomparable Tim Wallace. We want to send a big shout out and thank you to Haley Webb, Sierra Miller, Kat Yanes, Johnny Page, and Logan Thompson doing it all tonight under the direction of the incomparable Tim Wallace. And we just get to sit up here and talk a little sports like you and me would do if we were sitting anywhere.
Yeah, Matt, there's been many games where I've just sat down there on those orange bleachers behind the scoreboard and sat and done the exact same thing we're doing right here.
But you didn't do it from the luxury of the TTSN Sports Suite.
No, I didn't quite have the view that we have up here.
Well, no one does. We're very special, Eric. Don't ever let anyone tell you that we're not. Tim Wallace went to the mats for us to be able to set up the TTSN Sports Suite like this. Eric, I'm checking the sports ticker as we go along here. And that's the best baseball. Oh, wait, that's not good baseball news. Milwaukee Brewers won again. I was reading that score backwards. I was happy for about 10 seconds. Realized I was reading it backwards. Either way, we're back to action here. Heck of a first volley here. Neither side wanting to give momentum in game 3 early. Alden Pills with a strong hit right there, dug out by West Plains. That one's going to go deep. Lady Tigers not going to be able to get back, and West Plains going to side out and take the early go, 1-0. All right, back to serve for West Plains. That's going to be number 21, Maya Mayfield. She brings it across. Mary Henry on that back line. Oh, Lady Tigers into the net right there. Mayfield back to serve again for West Plains.
Tigers come out just a little bit flat here.
Yeah, and that one, tough play right there. That ball's up into the net.
Yeah, that's a hard hit to dig out.
That's a real hard one. And even if you get it, going to be real hard to get it across. It's a couple rockets off the arm of Jordan Harpel there. Block, tipped back. Hannah Hedrick going to free ball over to West Plains. West Plains looks to set the middle up high and driving it down. Just like that, West Plains gets out on a run, Eric. They get the old momentum moving, and they're up 4-0 here in game number 3.
There's a rocket.
West Plains. Oh. They're going to say that just caught the line over there, and we're going to get a timeout. Coach Megan Callis want to put a stop to this right here. Right, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Well, Matt, the game's been back and forth. So it only makes sense that coming out of this timeout, Tigers are going to side out, and they're going to maybe run off 3, 4, 5 points and even this game back up.
I like that. Let's do that. All right, as you see the team huddled up there, talking.
Boy, that's a great shot right there from the floor.
Right. I mean, you want to talk about how close the action you get. You can't get much closer than that. Now, well, I take that back. You could get closer, but you're probably going to get hit with a volleyball if you get any closer than that right there. TTSN Sports interns brave the floor for you, ladies and gentlemen at home. Bring you up close live action.
They're risking life and limb out there when Jordan Harpel ever hits it at him.
Just get out of the way as we're okay. We've got a little water on the floor. I was wondering what the stoppage here was. I've got a little cross beam right there. I couldn't see exactly what was going on, but it looks like we got a little spill of water or something on the floor over there. Definitely want to get that cleaned up. As fast as these girls are cutting and moving and bobbing and weaving and diving, you end up taking a pretty nasty spill pretty quick over there if that floor's wet.
All right, and here we go. Reset.
All right, back to action we go. Believe that's Mayfield still back at serve for the Lady Zizzers. As referees seem to be having a little discussion about something right here. I think just wanted to take as we see
Coach Pills.
Coach Pills, the towel boy. Boy, is there anything the man can't do or won't do? So you see,
well, Matt, you never really know what Coach Pills is going to do.
Well, that's a truth. That's a factually correct statement, Eric. So you see Coach Pills right there, and boy, look at the form right there. Is Coach Pills both feet getting involved in the action? I'll bet you Coach Pills is a heck of a dancer.
And that
you see the way he was able to shuffle and move both feet. I'll bet you Coach Pills could cut a rug.
That is a man of many talents.
All right,
Just
there
like
we
that.
go. You called for it. We got it.
I believe that was Jordan Harpel, was it not?
I think it was. So it looks like Olivia Hirschman coming back into the game for Waynesville. And I believe that's going to be Maddie Dye back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Sit across. West Plains looks to set the center. Some big arms up front. Block it down. West Plains gets it across. Set. Knocked down right there, but dug out by West Plains. West Plains just getting the ball across. Hannah Hedrick sets Olivia. Gonna get that little hand up there. I believe that is number 8. And that's gonna be Ashton Judd for West Plains. Gets it up and just a little bouncer down the net right there. Ball goes back over to West Plains. West Plains somehow keeps that ball alive. Eric, there was a lot of bodies on the floor.
And Alden Pill's doing a little bit of headhunting right there. She hit that right at that West Plains lady Zizzer right there. And I think that might have been a little bit of self-defense saving that ball.
Absolutely. All right, dugout. Sydney Kuhneman tipped across. Olivia goes up just a little wide on the hit right there. We're going to have a change coming into the game for Waynesville. Going to be number 38. Is it 38? It is 38. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Kennedy Beck. I've got too many lines on my score sheet over here. Drives that down. West Plains able to keep it alive, but not there. Into the net it goes. Side out comes to Waynesville. And Jordan Harpel going to go back and serve for the Lady Tigers. Just off the top of the net, West Plains able to corral it right back into the pole. Can't do that.
And here we go.
All right, Jordan Harpel still back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Cross set in the middle, tipped long, dug out on the back row by Harpel. Nice little move right there. West Plains able to dig it out. And we're going to have a Lady Tiger under the net. I'm sorry, a Lady Zizzer under the net. Side out, or not side out. Jordan Harpel still serving. So I think that got right underneath the judge here. I didn't see the Lady Zizzer go under the net, but I saw the signal. So that one's going to go a little long, but the Lady Tigers cut into that West Plains lead right now. 9-4, Lady Zizzers lead. Nice job right there. And Kennedy Beck gets it across. They're going to say on the wrong side of the wire over there, I think.
Just couldn't quite bend it back around.
All right, Lady Tigers driving the ball across. Lady Zizzers drive to the middle, dug by Hannah. Kennedy Beck at the line puts a heavy ball down, but not able to get it, and Lady Zizzers puts it where they're not.
And that dig just went to the perfect spot to be able to play that ball.
Absolutely. Well, and we see the Lady Tigers do that. Just the talent of these young ladies to find that one spot on the floor that no one can dive to. It's just a level of volleyball excellence that I've never known.
Yes.
We used to play a lot of sand volleyball for fun in college, but the pinpoint accuracy of these young ladies is impressive. So that one's going to sail just wide, so point stays with the Lady Zizzers as they open that lead a little bit, Eric, here. 13-4 in game number 3. But Lady Tigers making a nice volley here. Alden Pills pushes it. Dug out. Back at the net. Nice job. Shannon Morrison tipping that one right down on West Plains. And Eric, that's what you've got to do at this point. The Lady Zizzers have opened up a nice little lead, but you've just got to take it back 1 point at a time. You're not going to get 3 or 5 points on any one play. So focus on the point in front of you.
Just like that. And what it comes down to is just staying within yourself and playing good fundamental volleyball. And that's just what the Lady Tigers are going to do right here. Because you're right. You only get 1 point to play. 1 point to play. You just got to focus on that 1 point. And I'm sure Coach Callis is telling the girls, settle down. We're all right. So that one sails just across that back line, Eric. That looked close, but And we got to talk to Coach Gramatis about that weight program. I think he's just got him too
just
strong.
a little too strong. And all right, so we're moving here at the net. Oh, Shannon Morrison, nice little tip, but the West Plains able to corral that one, and driven down by Shannon that time. We've got a line change sub for the Waynesville Lady Tigers. Mary Henry checking into the game, back into the game for the Lady Tigers, and she's going to go back and serve. Oh, yeah, I was going to say she is in the net. And of course, the referee, she called it. I just get a little excited. All right,
that's from all them years of coaching.
What you do? You're like, wait.
You're used to calling stuff for the official.
Well, now, no, that sounds like Coach Rawlings. That doesn't sound like me. I'm pretty sure I was the calmer, cooler head all of those years. And what a drive down right there by Alden Pills.
I believe you might be right. I think Coach Rawlings will tell you, if you ask him, that I'm telling a lie, but I believe I've seen him break a couple of clipboards in his coaching career.
Absolutely. Yeah, Coach Rawlings doesn't seem to own up to that excitable nature.
Although I will give it to him.
Lady Tigers trying to dig that one out. Got excited. Sorry, Eric. Got excited up here in the TTSN Sports Suite. Threw my pen.
Just throwing things.
Well, and you don't want to damage a fine writing utensil like this. You know, that might be an idea for us as well. Maybe some commemorative TTSN Sports pens.
You know. The illustrious, illuminous, incomparable Tim Wallace always has the greatest equipment. I think
hands
he
down.
could maybe work on that for us.
The TTSN Sports pens. Now it's going to have to be a high quality pen. I'm not going to lie, and that's the reason I carry this one. When you look at the slant, the flow, this is the perfect pen. Now I'm a big fan of the Pilot G2, but this right here is a quality ink pen. All right, so we've got another stoppage in time. West Plains holding a 7-point edge right now, 16-9. But we saw right there, just a couple points at a time. You clip off a point here, focus on that next one, get that point back, get that point back. West Plains, and credit to West Plains Lady Zizzers, they're not making it easy over here. They're doing a nice job of digging that ball out, especially when you think about how hard some of these hits are coming down on their side. To be able to, we've seen Jordan Harpel, we've seen Alden Pills, we've seen Shannon Morrison, we've seen several Lady Tigers. Maddie Dye, another one, she gets that one across right there. Lay some laser beams down on the other side that West Plains is getting dug out. Yeah. Not going to get that one.
You did hit it right on the nose. West Plains is playing a really solid game. And you do have to give credit where credit is due. But.
Well, we don't have to, but I think we should.
We should.
As the student section definitely coming alive and loud. I love to see that. Love to see that on Friday night, the student section involved. Just Tigers supporting Tigers.
Well, Matt, 7-point lead, but all the Lady Tigers have to do is get 2-1.
2-1.
2-1, and they're right back in there.
Boy, it's almost like you're a math teacher, Mr. Christek. There's one. Now we need one more. 2-1, 2-1.
But I would be happy with 3-1 or 4-1.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, while we're at it.
Yeah.
All right, Kuhneman back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Drives that one across. Dugout West Plains able to get that one back into the middle and right into the net. And there's the 2. trims that West Plains Ladies Zizzer lead to 5 as they lead right now 17-12. Kuhneman still at serve for the Lady Tigers. Nice hit across. West Plains going to set the near side. Cross, Mary Henry digs it out. Now set to Maddie Dye. Maddie Dye gets it across. West Plains a little free ball across. Hannah Hedrick set in the middle. Up high. Jordan Harpel keeping it alive, and we're going to say double hit. I thought that might have got the hands of the West Plains there, but they're going to say double hit. So point goes across to the West Plains Lady Zizzers. That's going to be number 21, Maya Mayfield back, and can't do that.
And there we go, back to 1.
All right, and checking back into the game for Waynesville is going to be number 2, Olivia Kirshner. Ball right at the net, a little farther back. Hannah Hedrick, nice job getting back on that one. Jordan Harpel, a little overhand. That one's going to be out of bounds off of the Lady Tigers, so point goes over to West Plains, and don't look now, but that's going to be Cassidy Cunningham back to serve for the Lady Zizzers. Kirshner, hard across, but dug out on the back by West Plains. West Plains, nice to keep that one alive. So we're going to have a block in the middle right there.
But it stays on the Zizzers side, and the Lady Tigers get the point.
All right, and Jordan Harpel back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Nice hit right there. Maddie Dye brings that across. A little free ball hit over to West Plains. West Plains looks to set down low. I did not see the call on the penalty. Did you?
I did not either.
There wasn't a Lady Tiger in the net that I saw, so I'm not sure what the call was right there, but they're going to give the penalty and the point over to the Lady Zizzers.
She held up a 2, but I wasn't sure if that was a position or if that was a double hit. Oh,
could have been a double hit as Shannon Morrison up and over the top. One bite at a time. Here we go. Alden Pills now back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Alden just a little long. Boy, that was a laser beam off the hand of Alden Pills. All right, back to serve for West Plains. Going to be number 17. That's going to be Mackenzie Brunson. Dug out, hit across and down. Brunson not able to corral that one. So point's going to go over to the Lady Tigers, side out, and Mary Henry checks back in. Looks like she's going to be the server. All right. Alden Pills gets it up. Hannah Hedrick, no! Hannah just trying to flip it over right there. Gets a little too much forearm on that one. Gets into the net and down. So side out's going to go, and it's going to be the libero serving for West Plains over here. That's going to be number 23. I do not have her on my roster here. Oh, I'm sorry. 33. That's going to be 33. That's going to be why I couldn't find her, is that one's going to get into the net. Libero is going to be Hayden Ellett. She's going to keep the serve, and there it got to get a stop here as it's 23-16 here in the all-important game number 3. There's the first one. 1 point at a time. We will climb. 1 point at a time. Looks like Hannah Hedrick's going to go back and be the server for Waynesville. As Jordan Harpel checks back into the game for the Lady Tigers and heads for the middle of that net. Hannah gets it across a little back tip right there. West Plains catches Waynesville jumping right there. And just like that, it's going to be game point, match point for the West Plains Ladies. This is all the marbles on the line.
Good place right there by all
nice.
the Bills.
Well, and that's what we talked about, finding that spot where they're not.
And she's real good at that.
All right, it's going to be up to Cassidy Cunningham here to try and take us the rest of the way. And we're going to have an out of order over here on the West Plains Ladies Zizzers. They're going to be out of position, and so that's going to be a penalty point, and that's going to put a point right in the pocket of the Waynesville Lady Tigers. So Sydney going to be back to serve again for the Lady Tigers. Gets it across, tipped right back at the net. Mary Henry now tipped in the middle. Jordan Harpel with a drive and another.
Boy, Matt, if I think I was West Plains, I'd try to keep it away from her.
Yeah, I would not put it where it's going to be an easy set for Jordan Harpel. All right, Cassidy Cunningham again. And that's going to be into the net, and that's going to be the ball game. And Eric, with that, we're going to see the Lady Tigers fall in 3 games here tonight to the West Plains Lady Zizzers. Lady Tigers fought hard, clawed their way, got within 5 right there at the end, 4 or 5 points right at the end, but the Lady Zizzers going to hold on and take the win. Ladies and gentlemen, we've enjoyed bringing it to you here tonight. Want to encourage you guys again to get downtown tomorrow for the parade, be out here for Community Pride Night and the football game. But if you can't make it down here, we will be right back on the air tomorrow night to bring you Homecoming 2019. For Eric Christek, I'm Matt Johnson. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.